What's going on, people? It's the Bear here once again, and I just have to say this, have to get this out the way, because after looking at Microsoft press conference for the second time, I think 2 or 3 times, I have to say this. The Microsoft press conference was not as good as I thought it was. And let me tell you why I'm saying this now. The Scorpio comes out, right? It's smaller than the Xbox One, which looks great. It looks like a BC looking console. It's smaller than the Xbox One S. Which questions, how good can it perform? But with the vapor chip, whatever that they have in there to cool the thing down, I guess they could pull it off, being smaller than the Xbox One S. The original Xbox One right now, you got to drop the price to $99. Seriously. The Xbox One X is the smallest console of them all. So they got to drop the price. But I don't even care about if they even dropped it to $99, I still wouldn't get that thing. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, let me talk about I'm going to give a new score to the Microsoft press conference. They showed more indie games and multiplats. And their exclusives wasn't all that good. The only game that stood out in that whole press conference was Anthem. That's the only game. That's the real only game that's really worth getting. But the one reason why I gave them a good score at first was because they came out showing games. They didn't bullshit around. They didn't, try to show any other shit or whatever. They went to the Scorpio, then they write to games. Okay? But when I'm looking at it, and I'm seeing it for the second time, and then seeing it for the third time, I'm saying to myself, man, I think I got the score wrong. So I'm going to give the Microsoft press conference from a 9 to a 7. It wasn't really that appealing. After looking at it again, it wasn't that appealing. Now, I'm moving on from that. That's done. Microsoft, I'm done. Sony has to kill it tonight. Sony has to kill it tonight. I'm not talking from a fanboy, because anybody that knows me know. If you watch my previous videos, you know I am not a fanboy. But I had to go with the better console, which is Sony. I might still get an Xbox One S to try the Game Pass thing, and I do have a lot of digital games on the on Xbox Live, whatever, Overwatch and all that. I have a lot of digital games. I have a lot of Xbox One digital games and a lot of, Xbox 360. That's the only reason why, because I spent a lot of money. And I'm not just going to not play them anymore after spending all that money. Fuck that shit. That's the only reason why I'm getting the Xbox One S. But I'd be damned if I'm getting the Xbox One X for $500. Because you got to show me more than what they had at the press conference. I'm serious. But, okay, we're done with that. We're done. I'm not talking about it no more. Sony. The one game. I know they got the Last of Us 2 coming out, Spider-Man. But the one game that I am looking forward to the most, and I need a release date. Is God of War. That is it. That right there could kill most of the rest of these press conferences alone. Show more gameplay of that and give me a date. And that will kill all of the other press conferences. Seriously. Bethesda had no Elder Scroll. They haven't made another Elder Scroll game. Okay? Which I was looking forward to. They haven't done it. So the only 2 games on that show was like the Evil Within, that was good, and the new Wolfenstein game. Okay? Microsoft, I already said about that. I'm not going to that anymore. Ubisoft. The only game that I liked on there was Far Cry 5. The gameplay looked absolutely awesome. Other than that, that was shit, and it was boring too. So Sony at 9 o'clock, I and a bunch of millions upon millions of people, because we know you guys are going to steal the show. We know what you're going to do. Now, we know that you're not going to reveal another console, but just come out there with some badass games. Show like 30 minutes of God of War. Matter of fact, make God of War, show God of War for an hour. And you'll just steal the show. Best of E3 2017, hands down, nothing comes close. And I ain't even thinking about Nintendo. If you want a thumbs down, you want to dislike the video, you go right ahead. I'm speaking on opinion. Just my opinion, that's all. Okay? But I swear, if they can just come out and just show like God of War for like an hour, it would destroy the competition. Destroy it. For real. All right, so let me read this right here. Sony might not have a new console to unveil at E3 2017 this year, unlike Microsoft, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be a quiet year for PlayStation. Hell no, it isn't. Because they got better exclusives than fucking Microsoft do. Let me just get that out the way. Okay, Sony has announced tons of upcoming games for the PlayStation 4 over the last year. Well, we yet to really see any gameplay footage or get some concrete information on any of them. That's why, just like I said, that's why I need y'all to talk about the God of War. Seriously. Just talk about that. Matter of fact, talk about that in The Last of Us Part 2. Okay? I don't care. And maybe some Spider-Man. Put like Spider-Man like 20 minutes of that. And y'all be golden. Y'all will be golden. Okay? So here we go. Not even counting any new surprises, expect to get more information on games like Uncharted, The Lost Legacy. I played Uncharted 4. It was okay. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's not really my type of game. I don't all that jumping. It reminds me too much of Assassin's Creed and all. It was good story mode. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know. I can't put on Uncharted. It's not really my type of game. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy or whatever. But that's just how I feel about it. Okay, The Last of Us Part 2, like I said, God of War sequel, and a Sony Spider-Man game. Knack 2, I'm not, no. Maybe even Square Enix Final Fantasy, I'm definitely not into that. Plus, Sony has once again obtained exclusivity on DLC for Destiny 2. Yes, and more yes. Okay, if they got DLC for the Destiny 2 that Microsoft is not going to have, oh yes, I made the better decision to go to Sony. But like I said, I'm not a fanboy. Okay, so expect that to make an appearance as well. For what it's worth, Hideo Kojima has said that his upcoming PS4 exclusive, Death Stranding, will not be making an appearance at E3 this year. That was, they showed like, I think it was like a 3-minute, 4-minute little trailer thing, but it was no gameplay, so I don't know, Okay, they're not going to show it this year. And that's just what we know about what's going in, and almost guaranteed that Sony has a few new surprises up its sleeve. Y'all can kill it, Sony. Y'all can kill it. Y'all can kill it. Okay, so if you want to watch it, these are the times here. You can watch it on Sony's live stream on the PlayStation Twitch channel. And you can watch it on the PlayStation YouTube channel. And these are the times. And just, it's going to be New York, 9 p.m. That's where I'm at. So, Sony, I'm looking forward to you guys. And I want y'all to do y'all best I want y'all to do y'all best. I want y'all to go out there and do y'all thing. Steal the show. Be the best that y'all can be with all those surprises and everything like that, and show like a half an hour footage of God of War, half an hour footage of The Last of Us 2, and like maybe 20 minutes or so of Spider-Man, and y'all had the best of the show. Hands down. All right, y'all, so I will be doing a Sony review when the live stream goes off. So stay tuned for that. It's the Bear, and I'm out. Peace.